What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 Panini Score Football Random Team number 2 4-boxer from BomberBreaks.com. Appreciate y'all jumping in. We've get right to it, guys. 32 spots in this one. Arizona Cardinals to the Washington Commanders. We have no NIL spots, so any and all NIL autographs we get will be saved to the end and randomized amongst all those in the break. With that in mind, let's get to the random 32 spots. Going 9 clicks, max clickage here to mix up the 32. And the one we need, click number 9, gives me Tampa Bay down to the Baltimore, or up to the Baltimore Ravens. Let's go down a few. Yep. Baltimore to Tampa Bay, perfect. And my participants here in the random team, we've got Brian, first spot, Mojo, Joe, and Joseph. Robert got several. Brett is in. Kim Malicious got a trio. Michael Steve with 2. Chris P with 2. Karen, David K with 2. Matt, Justin, Thomas B with 3. Aaron with 2. Adam Scott, Mike, and Sean. Last spot, Mojo. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Good luck here on the draw and the break. How do we jump the boxes? I don't know, but we landed with a 1. We're going 3 plus 1, 4 clicks to get you one of the 32 teams. And after 4 clicks, we've got Kimmalicious up top, down to David at the bottom. All right, and then we will sort this list by participant. Giving me Aaron with the Vikings, down to Thomas with the Browns. Second break in a row, though. The bottom team has been the Browns. Interesting. Random vet base in this one, guys. Random vet base. You're getting all the rookies, inserts, and hits. And then a stack of, or a small amount of random vet base. Man, I just cannot. There we go. So I cannot see the icons on my screen. Perfect, actually. Okay. All right, we've got 8 boxes to pick from, and we need 4. You guys know my numbering, 1 to 2, 8 down there, as always. It is the 2 to start. I rolled the 10-sided die, but for our purposes for right now, that will be fine. But let's switch it back to the 8-sided one. Anything but the 8. It is the 7, going to be the bottom box here, which leaves us with 6 to pick from. It is the 6, going to be this box. Anything but the 6, it's still the 6. It's the 3. 1, 2, and 3 is this one. All right, so these 4 will be random team at number 3, which is coming up next. All right, very good, folks. There are 4 boxes of Score Football. You've got your random team assignments on the screen. We'll leave them there for your review when needed. Got my list alphabetically by team name. Good. All right, here we go. 2025 Panini Score Football random team number 2. Again, random vet base and no NIL spot, so any NIL autograph goes to the random at the end. And if we get a Buckeye, it goes to me. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hey, what up, Chris? How we doing, man? All right, so rookies up front like so. And then typically a couple of inserts like Buka, Penix, and Jalen Walker. Rookie scorecard here for Atlanta. Scorecard there. And then vet base, which we won't spend much time on because it's all randomized anyways. All right, got a lot of opportunities with amongst those teams. Let's see what we can do. And all right, there is a mystery rookie redemption. So we need to wait, folks, until these are revealed. And once we do that, we will send them out to the corresponding owner. So no matter what happens this break, you'll always have some opportunity to get a bonus boom later on. We've accumulated a bunch of these, so Chris will have the fun time of having to run through all these, or me at a later point, depending on whenever they drop. But either way, mystery rookie number 2 redemption going to head out to somebody in the future when we get those announced by the fine folks at Panini. All right? Right. Jalen Carter, veteran scorecard for Philadelphia. And Jordan James here, rookie autograph for the San Francisco 49ers. Gets us started with a live autograph. San Francisco, Thomas B. This one is yours. Congrats. Jordan James, rookie auto there. Numbered hit, it's Showcase Jalen Waddle for the Miami Dolphins in the blue. 31 out of 250 on the Waddle. And that's a pretty cool double trouble. Boom! We just saw Van Ginkel's jersey in the Gold Rush jerseys. There's his autograph again. Andrew Van Ginkel and Ivan Pace Jr. Double trouble, 61 out of 100. And I think that was a little chat mojo for Chris Vera, his brother, Aaron. That is your boom on the dual Vikings. Double trouble to 100. Ewers, Ozzy. That is scorecard Bo. Next, I've got Brock Purdy, red zone for the Niners. Thomas, you got San Francisco, got that autograph. You're going to add red zone Purdy, 12 out of 20. Color match in red there for the Niners. Next, we've got Mike Green for the Baltimore Ravens. Showcase blue, 36 out of 100 on the Mike Green. No problem, Chris. Shook rookie. And for the New York Jets, it's L-Toon. L-Toon, veteran wide receiver. Cool hit there. Jets, Robert E. That is yours. Seen a bunch of Jets in this case so far. L-Toon, Jets on the autograph. And behind that, it's Emerged Michael Penix Jr. 27 out of 35. Artist proof for Atlanta and Karen. Nice hit for you, Karen. Penix to 35. Emerged. This is Urlacher Showcase 64 to 250 for the Bears in the blue. Showcase of Jatavion Sanders. All right, and we might have an NIL hit incoming. It's Keelan Russell. Keelan Russell there, next era on the autograph. Keelan, Alabama will find Keelan Russell, so that's going to be an NIL hit. We'll randomize that at the end of the break. Next up, it's Quentin Johnson end zone mini boom for the Chargers. This is 3 out of just 6 on the Quentin Johnson. Chargers, Adam, yours. As we finish up box number 1. Tony Pollard scorecard. All right, starting box number 2 with a showcase of Nico Collins for the Houston Texans. 197 out of 250 in the blue on the Nico. And next up for the Jacksonville Jaguars, it's Jimmy Smith. Red zone autograph. Christopher, this one is yours. Congrats. Underrated Jimmy Smith. 1 out of 20 on the red zone autograph of Jimmy. Especially when you're talking about guys that play for, one franchise type situation. This is Showcase Pat Freiermuth. Steelers in the blue, 180 out of 250 for Joe. Showcase of Dalton Schultz. Caleb Johnson and Rich Gannon scorecard. All right, we have now flipped more football to filler action, folks. Contenders Optic, 10-box half case. If you're interested, can be found right there. Link provided by Russ in the YouTube. Here we've got 24-karat golden boomin' for the Packers. Matthew Golden, rookie autograph. Green Bay Scott. Nice one for you. First-round receiver Matthew Golden, Texas Longhorn, and now Green Bay Packer. Trey Harris and Luther Burden. This is Red Zone Joe Mixon. We've got 11 out of 20 for the Houston Texans on the Joe. Houston is Thomas. Here we've got a number, Tetaroa McMillan for the Carolina Panthers. 88 out of 100 on the draft selections insert. Carolina Sean, that is yours on the McMillan to 100. Scorecard of Freiermuth once again, Pittsburgh. Bunch of rookies there. And little Anthony Richardson here for the Indianapolis Colts. This is a short one, 2 out of 10. Christopher, another one for you on the Richardson. The perforated edge ticket looking hit. 2 out of 10. Richardson Colts. Scorecard Ken Anderson for the Bengals. Next up for the Minnesota Vikings, it's Ty Felton. Ty Felton in the blue, Artist's Proof. 3 out of 35. Minnesota, Aaron. Brothers Powell, that chat mojo doing wonders. Let's go. Another one for y'all. Shador and Tyler Warren. That is a Josh Allen scorecard for the Bills. And that's going to be Andrew Van Ginkel. He's everywhere all of a sudden. Minnesota, Aaron. You got him once as a duo. Now you're getting him solo. Andrew Van Ginkel, Vikings. Coming off the jersey pull in Gold Rush as well. Travion and CMC. This is Keenan Allen, Artist Proof for the Bears. 9 out of 35 for Chicago and Kim Malicious. As we finish up box number 2. Cam Ward in there. Mason Graham and Cardi K kicker action. right, halfway through. We got the one NIL auto. And looking for more. Select down to 2, guys. Ripping that one tonight. Just a matter if you want to be one of the last 2 people to jump on in, take a shot at hitting some cool stuff. Speaking of cool stuff, that's Jalen Milroe. Boom! My first Jalen Milroe of the year. Very cool to see. I'm checking him off the list here one at a time in Score Football. There's my first Milroe. I know Chris got him on right off the bat, but my first one. Kimalicious, the Bama boy, is yours. Jalen Milroe, Seattle. Some fire there. Caleb Johnson and Travis Hunter. This is Showcase. Calvin Ridley for the Tennessee Titans in the blue. We've got 94 out of 250 on the Ridley. There's Travion. Harrison Burden. Scorecard of Derwin James for the Chargers. This is looking cool. Behind Jackson Dart. Showtime! Caleb Williams of the Chicago Bears. It's pretty freaking cool. Chicago Kimalicious. That is yours. On the QB1. Caleb. One of my real good friends growing up, we used to call him Showtime. Because his affinity of doing unnecessarily fancy basketball dribbles while he played. Jacob Brittingstool. Rookie scorecard there for Kansas City. Shout out Showtime, wherever you may be. Well, I know where you are, but we still keep in touch. He is he runs the poker tournaments at the casino downtown these days, so I guess Showtime's still going. Trevor Etienne, rookie autograph. We now got 2 Etiennes in the league. Trevor here, rookie for the Panthers. Carolina is Sean. Congrats, Trevor Etienne. Rookie auto. Hot rookies, Ashton. We got Bo Nix there. And Showcase, Quentin Johnson once again. 23 out of 250 in the blue on the Quentin Johnson. Caleb Johnson. And behind Travis Hunter, it's Red Zone Braden Fisk of the LA Rams. Sophomore hit here, 15 out of 20 on the Fisk. LA Rams, that is Michael C. Congrats, Michael. Braden Fisk to 20 is yours on the autograph. Cam Ward and Luther Burden plus a Nick Chubb. Tier. Travion rookie. And this is Showcase. Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. 183 out of 250. Going to Chris. Scorecard of Josh Jacobs. And hey, send it home Jerome for the Cleveland Browns. It's Jerome Ford for Thomas B. Congrats, Thomas. Jerome Ford autograph. Gonna mix in with he's pretty much been our starting running back after Chubb got hurt. He's gonna be probably the passing down quicker outside guy to go along with Quinshawn. And depending on how good the Tennessee kid plays as well. But Jerome Ford there, Cleveland. Drake May and Colson Loveland. Scorecard of Budda Baker. All right, something fun here about hot rookies. Luther Burden, Chicago Bears once again. 42 out of 50 on the Mizzou wide receiver. Now Bear. Chicago Kimalicious, that one is yours. Scorecard there of T-Law. As we finish out box number 3. This is Curtis Rourke of the 49ers. Gold Zone, 21 out of 50 on the Rourke. San Francisco Thomas, that is yours. As we finish up box number 3. Good luck to everybody here as we move into box number 4. Right now, just the one NIL to random. We did find 5 in Random team number 1, so maybe a little later on the NILs than this one, but you just never know. Riley Leonard there, and McMillan. This is Wendell Robinson, red zone for the New York Giants, 11 out of 20 in the red. And next, it's Emeka Egbuka, scorecard rookie for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa, we said, was David K. And next up, it's an autograph for the Carolina Panthers. More hits going to Sean. This is Nick Scorton. Nick Scorton, rookie autograph, Carolina. Tank Dell scorecard. Here it is Golden Tate Showcase Blue, 99 out of 250, Detroit football. Torrey Horton here, Seattle, on the scorecard rookie. All right, looks like we got NIL incoming. It's going to be Colin Simmons, University of Texas Longhorn here. Next era auto. Colin Simmons, winner of the Sean Alexander Award, given to the best true freshman in the nation. Wow, well, that's good. Abdul Carter and Harrison Smith, Altoon scorecard. I did not know that. Sean Alexander Award is the best freshman. Okay. With Bama? Sean Alexander played at Bama, right? Right, I think so. Jalen Carter. That's Devin Singletary scorecard for the Giants. Travis Hunter, rookie. Still searching for my first Travis Hunter autograph. Evans and Bucky Irving scorecard. Double scorecards with Joe Green and Bucky Irving. Making sure that one's not numbered. Nope. Behind Tyler Warren, it's Andrew Marsh, University of Michigan. Next era, another NIL hit for us. This case is loaded with NIL hits. Andrew Marsh, University of Michigan. Go to the NIL spot there, or to the randomizer spot, rather. Trey Harris and CeeDee Lamb. This is Puka Nacua, gold zone for the Rams. 41 out of 50 on the Puka for Michael C. And last one. And the last one's going to have an autograph for the Chicago Bears. It's Willie Golt. Willie Golt, end zone green, 6 out of just 6. Nice short one there for Chicago. Kimalicious, that one is yours. Willie Golt, end zone to 6. Scorecard Richardson. And that's going to do it. All right, so I'm going to use the same process I used for the last one. Again, Mystery Redemption will be decided at a later time when those are revealed. But we did have 3 NILs, and so what I've been doing, just to give everybody a fair opportunity, is just do each one individually as a random. And we will just do them in the order they are on here. So this guy first, then the middle guy, and that way. That way, that kind of dictates the order without me having to do more randoms, just to, die roll and this and that. So let me pop these in. 1, 2 and 3. All right, you guys know the deal, right? All 32 in for each of these individually. We're going to start with the Andrew Marsh, University of Michigan Wolverine. 3 is always our base number. We'll roll the die individually for each one. We're going to go 6 clicks. 3 plus 3, 6 on this first one for the Marsh. And after 6 clicks, it is the Saints. Nolans on this one. Congrats, New Orleans, on the Andrew Marsh. All right, up next, it's Colin Simmons, the Sean Alexander Award winner, best freshman in the country. Same everything, 3 plus A2. Going to click it 5 times. Give away the Simmons. After 5, it is the Commanders. Come on, Commanders. Got that one. Colin Simmons going to Washington. And finally, Keelan Russell. Keelan Russell, same thing. Max clickage of 9 to get our winner of the Russell. And after 9, it is the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas. And get the Keelan Russell next year. All right, very good. That is the determinations for our NIL hits here. Let's go ahead and recap the entirety of random team number 2. We had, again, one mystery redemption, mystery rookie number 2. That will be sent out once we are informed of the mystery rookie. Rookie scorecards, Torrey Horton, Emeka Ibuka, Jake Brittingstone, did Josh Allen as well, plus Jalen Walker. We had numbered hits of Golden Tate, Wendell Robinson, Curtis Rourke, Michael Pittman, Quentin Johnson, Calvin Ridley, Keenan Allen, Pat Freiermuth, Nico Collins, Brian Urlacher, that's Mike Green, and Jalen Waddle. I already top-loaded more numbered hits. Nakua to 50, Burden to 50, Richardson to 10, Titaroa to 100, Mixon to 20, Quentin Johnson to 6, Penix to 35, and Brock to 20. We also had the non-numbered Caleb here. Showtime on the Caleb Bears. Autographs, again, 3 NILs. Keelan Russell to the Raiders, Colin Simmons to the Commanders, and Andrew Marsh to the Saints. We also had Nick Scorton, Jerome Ford, Braden Fisk to 20, Trevor Etienne, Andrew Van Ginkel, Ty Felton to 35, Al Toon, and Jordan James. Back row includes end zone to 6 of Willie Galt for the Bears. We've got Andrew Golden for the Green Bay Packers. It is Jimmy Smith to 20 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got Double Trouble Vikings, Van Ginkel, and Ivan Pace to 100. And Jalen Milroe Boomin for the Seattle Seahawks. All right, very good. Cancel those one. Boom. We're going to stop and save. We're running it back. Last 4 from the case. Score football number 3 next.